One of the historic places of Assam, Sivsagar is located 362 kilometers away from the Guwahati city. This popular town of Assam is set amidst a rich and diverse biodiversity surrounded by many historic attractions. Sivsagar is popular for its Ahom monuments and places which are a work of excellence. We encountered Namdang Stone Bridge as we proceed to Sivsagar. Namdang Stone Bridge is a historic bridge located a few kilometers away from Sivsagar town in Assam. It was constructed in 1700 AD by craftsmen brought from Bengal during the reign of Ahom king Rudra Singha. The bridge is 60 meters long, 6.5 meters wide, and 1.7 meters high. It was over the Namdang River, a tributary of the river Dikho. The present National Highway 37 is passing over it. The unique characteristics of the bridge is that it was cut out from a single solid piece of rock. The bridge is a little curved in shape. The historic Rudrasagar Napukhuri, spreading over an area of 100 pura, is about 9 kilometers west direction from Sivsagar town. North bank of Napukhuri is covered by National Highway number 37. The dole was built by Lakhi Singha and was constructed during the periods of Swargadev Gorinath Singha. The man-made tank was excavated by the Ahom king Swargadev Rudra Singha in the memory of his mother Jaimati at Rangpur. Historical records reveals that the tank was constructed in 45 days at Rangpur in 1697. It is the largest man-made lake in India and stands on an area of 318 acres, half of which is underwater. On the northern side of the tank, there are 5 temples, of which Joydal is considered as most sacred. Joydal is also known as Sri Keshabarai Vishnu Dole. The construction to the south of the Joydal is Bhukkar. The Ranghar is a 2-storied building that once served as the royal sports pavilion where Ahom kings and nobles were spectators at games like buffalo fight and other sports at Rupohi Pathar, particularly during the Rangali Bihu festival in the Ahom capital of Rangpur. It is 3 kilometers away from the center of the Sivsagar town. Said to be the oldest surviving amphitheater in Asia, the building was constructed in 1746 during the reign of Swargadev Brahmatra Singha. The roof of the Ranghar is shaped like an inverted royal Ahom boat. The base of the monument has a series of arched entrances, while the top of the roof sits a decorative pair of carved stone crocodiles. The Talatal Ghar is located in Rangpur, 14 kilometers from present-day Sivsagar in Upper Assam. Of all Ahom reigns, it is the one of the greatest example of Thai Ahom architecture. The Talatal Ghar is also the largest of all Thai Ahom monuments. This historical monument was built by Swargadev Rajeshwar Singha during his reign. There is an 8-cornered temple west of this monument. The roof of its first floor is open and rooms are designed as Assam-type buildings. The super parallel rooms of this monument resemble the Mughal architecture. Each of its rooms is connected to another with a small put. Many of the arch entrances have retained little more than their brick framework, with mere vestiges of sculptural adornments here and there. The Ahoms, who used special theme baked bricks, did not use cement but a paste of rice and egg as mortar for their construction. A pulse of called matima and a fish named borali mas in Assamese. The Tolatal Ghar had two secret underground tunnels, one about 3 kilometers inland, connected to the Tolatal Ghar to the Dikho River, while the other 16 kilometers long lead to Gorgaon Palace. The Golaghar, or the ammunition storehouse of Ahoms, is situated near the Tolatal Ghar in Sivsagar district of Assam. Architecturally, it is a do-chala rectangular, hut-shaped brick structure. Built by Sragadurudra Singha in 1704, the Golaghar is still undamaged. Situated at Gorgaon, the Karanghar is around 15 kilometers away from Sivsagar town. Karanghar is the remain of the royal palace of Ahom kings when Gorgaon was the capital of the kingdom. Gorgaon was the principal seat of the Ahoms for more than 4 centuries. The chronicle sources refers that Suklenmung, the 15th Ahom king, established the capital at Gorgaon and constructed a palace with wood and other impairments material in the year 1548. Later, King Pramata Singha constructed a brick wall and masonry gateway in the capital complex. The present multi-storied edifice was built by King Rajeshwar Singha in 1752 AD. The royal complex was badly damaged and disfigured due to the procurement of raw materials for building from the moment. The structural remains of the royal complex stands as a mute testimony of the Ahom kings of the bygone days. The monument is a 4-storied building and is arranged in gradually receding times. The top floor has a stone-like roof with a chamber. It has 4 watchtowers, originally of which now only 2 can be seen. The ground floor has 3 west-facing halls and is provided with a front and rear chamber. The palace was well secured by canals dug around it. They built walls on the bank of the canal with soil, which is called gar in the local language. The place was named Gorgaon after the huge gar. People believe a secret underground tunnel from Karanghar to Tolatal Ghar in Rangpur, which is many kilometers away from this and across the Dikho River. The Sivsagar tank was built by Queen Ambika, wife of King Shiva Singha, in the year of 1734 and named it after her husband. The city of Sivsagar does derive its name from this historic tank. It is the second largest man-made lake in Assam after nearby Joysagar tank. The tank is built on an area of around 130 acres. It was originally 64 feet in depth. The embankment of this tank is artificial and raised the surface of the water to a height of around 40 feet from the surrounding plain. Sivsagar Sibodol is a group of structures comprising 3 Hindu temples of Sibodol, Vishnudol and Devidol. These are located on the bank of the Sivsagar tank, is also known as the Bor Pukhuri in the heart of the Sivsagar town. The temple was constructed by Queen Ambika, the wife of King Shiva Singha. The height of the Sibodol is 104 feet and the perimeter is 195 feet at the base. It is crowned with an 8 feet high golden dome known as the Colossi.